Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
You want a sports degree that is beyond the game? A degree that immerses you from day one and launches you into the business side of sports. With a sports management major from IUPUI's School of Health and Human Sciences, you'll have insider access to sports professionals and will learn from faculty with years of teaching and industry experience. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sport industry career.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time. to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is game time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Mortgage Group. I've been teaching here at Guerin Catholic for 13 years. I've been assistant coach also for 13 years. And I think it's important in today's world that we have young people growing up with the morals and values of faith-based education.
Hello, I'm Dwayne Thompson with Integrity Mortgage Group, and I support Guerin Catholic High School because I'm good friends and business partners with assistant coach Tommy Mascari. And any chance I have to support a Christ-centered education for today's youth, I take advantage of that opportunity and support in any way I can with my time, effort, volunteering, funds, and commercials like these.
Together we soar.
Guerin Catholic Sports on IndianaSRN,
where you're always in the game.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to IndianaSRN's coverage of Indiana high school basketball in conjunction with the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Morales Group. The Morales Group, building better futures, one story at a time. By Burtner Electric, your licensed and experienced electricians serving Central Indiana. By IUPUI Sports Management, a lifetime of sport with a winning degree. By Piper Logistics, 3 services, 1 logistical solution. And by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown farm equipment dealer. And once again, a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to IndianaSRN's coverage of Indiana high school basketball. Got a good one on our hands, and in fact, a preview of a potential Sectional 59 matchup later in the year between the Lutheran Saints and the Central Christian Chargers. Hi again, everybody. Jimmy Cook alongside my partner in crime, the coach Keith Myers. Coach, we got a fun one on our hands. Had a great one last night. That was a sectional preview. This one could be as well.
How about 5 big games on IndianaSRN? This is the nightcap in the feature game tonight, and looking forward to it. two teams that know each other very, very well, have played each other since Central Christian started in the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Nice little rivalry, south side of Indianapolis. Little bragging rights a little bit. Beech Grove is going to be hopping tonight at McDonald's after this ball game because someone will owe somebody a French fry, but it should be a lot of fun. And looking at both comparison to these teams, Lutheran playing the best they have played in a long, long time.
Yeah, you mentioned this series in general. Both teams have won 4 matchups respectively the last 8 times when you look at the series history. So a tiebreaker in that regard for bragging rights between these two parochial programs. They get set for the rest of the season, but also a victory that can be in your back pocket over a rival throughout the rest of this season. And when you look at both these clubs, first with the visiting Central Christian Chargers, Coach, 8-5, been an up and down year for them. Lost 4 of their last 5, had won 7 of 8 previously before that, so they're trying to get back to their winning ways they started so hot to open the year.
Yeah, you look at this record at 8-5, and you look at it, this is a very veteran ball club. Lots of seniors on this ball club. They went to the WEDC tournament, didn't do very well there, but all in all, Bobby Brown has done a great job with this ball club, getting them ready. Bobby Brown is 10 wins away from 400.
It's an incredible mark.
It is 399 more than I did.
That's not fully true, Coach. Come
no,
on,
it's not. It's not, but it makes good TV.
For the Saints, they're 7-1 on the season. Lost in sectional finals last year, a 21-4 start that season, however, for Coach Remus Woods. And this year, off to their best start since the 07-08 campaign when they went 22-5 and lost in the state finals to Triton. They're 7-1 on the year so far, winners of 2 of their last 3. They're looking as good as anybody in Class 1A.
Yeah, I talked to him today, and he goes, this is almost a trap game for our kids because this is a rival game. Our kids need to get ready to play this game and need to be focused, and they need to start from finish. And when we look at the keys of the game, it's very evident for them. One of the most important thing is they got to hunker down on the defense.
We'll take a look at Coach's keys as well as go through starters for tonight's matchup between the third-ranked Lutheran Saints and the Central Christian Chargers. Those keys, final thoughts, and the tip upcoming after this. You're watching high school basketball on IndianaSRN.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. You know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year, all sorts of sports. Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Welcome back to Lutheran High School, the site of tonight's Class 1A Sectional 59 preview matchup between the Central Christian Chargers and the Lutheran Saints. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. Now time take a look at Coach's keys to the game. Coach.
For Central Christian, 8-5 on the year. Ball control. They got to have some ball control. They got to limit to Lutheran to one shot, and then they got to go after the rebound. Last night we saw Garen Catholic just could not get the rebounds. Rebounds are important. Block out, and then they got to win the turnover, Rachel. And Coach really likes to get them under 15 turnovers tonight to see for a successful win. For the Lutheran Saints, they have to play better defense than they have before. Now, I don't know why they say that he does that, because defensively, I think they've shut down some opponents. They have to win the battle of the turnovers. They have to win the battle of the boards, and they have to outscore their opponent. I love how Coach did that. I got to outscore my opponent to win tonight, and those are the keys of the game for Coach Wood and the Lutheran Saints.
Well, for Coach Woods, it's been, like we mentioned, an impressive run for this Saints team overall. They come in with a trip to the Edinburgh Holiday Tournament final, but they lost over the New Year's holiday. A good run for them in that. But not only that, the 7-1 start is the best since the 07-08 Saints that went all the way to the state championship game. Shout out to we'll say an in-law of mine, because that's what he is, Casey Dorman, on that Saints team that lost in the state finals, albeit off the bench, but still. Shout out to Casey and those Saints. You
know, you go back to that Edinburgh game. They were up by 9 with 9 minutes to play, with 1 minute in the third, and with the whole entire fourth quarter, and just fell apart. So they have tends to go dry spell, and if that happens, it could be a long night for the Lutheran Saints.
Well, Central Christian has the ability to make things difficult as the night goes on. They've shown that throughout the season. We mentioned starting the regular season, winners of 7 of their last 8. Been dark times lately, though, losing 4 of their last 5, trying to get back into the swing of things and continue their winning streak where they were to start the season, try to get what would be 4 games over 500. We're going to step away. We come back. We will have lineups and the tip. It's the third-ranked Saints against the Central Christian Chargers. It's right here on IndianaSRN.
That creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a deer. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Jimmy Cook alongside the coach, Keith Myers. A potential sectional 59 preview tonight here at Lutheran High School. It's outside of Indianapolis. Take a look at the starters first. For the visiting Central Christian Chargers at 8-5 on the year. At one guard, a 6'4 senior, number 11, Christian Woods, averaging 20 points per contest. At another guard, a 6'6 senior, number 12, Elijah Mattingly, averaging 20.6 points per game. Another guard, a 6' senior, number 20, Kyle Chambers, averaging 2 points per contest, 3 rebounds per game. Another guard is a senior, number 21, Jackson Mattingly, averaging 2.3 points per. Riding them out, another guard, a senior, 6', number 24, Caleb Chambers, averaging 8.1 points per game. Head coach is Bobby Brown in his 24th year at the helm, 390 and 210 all time. Shifting over to the Lutheran Saints at 7-1 on the season and ranked third in our IndianaSRN Class 1A polls. At one guard, a 6'1 senior, number 1, Tristan Smith, averaging 2 points per contest. And another guard, a senior, 6', number 2, Montezi Clay, averaging 6 points per game. At another forward, a senior, 6'3", number 21, Ethan Cutshaw. And another forward, a 6'4 junior, number 33, Micah McKay. And rounding them out, a junior, 6'5", and a forward, number 34, KJ Patterson. Head coach is Remus Woods. 41-15 in his third year at the helm of Lutheran High School. Lutheran in the traditional home whites, red numerals and letterings in the gold trim. In their traditional road jerseys, the Central Christian. The Chargers in their road reds, black numerals, lettering, and the white trim. John Harrell's prediction tonight, 64-42 in favor of Lutheran. But as we mentioned, this could be very well be a tightly contested affair between two longtime rivals and two potential sectional opponents. The ball is tapped, controlled, and won by the Saints, and we're underway from Lutheran.
Man-to-man defense for the Central Christian Charger.
Patterson, that's either a foul or went up and down. He did. It's a travel. He wanted the contact there. He took off. Both feet left the ground. No whistle for the foul. That's traveling. Turnover, first one of the game for the Saints. Caleb Chambers will walk it up, the senior and brother of Kyle Chambers.
A lot of brothers in this game.
A number of siblings on both sides, and we got 2 turnovers by each team to start the game. 2 turnovers apiece, I should say. So the Saints, no harm, no foul in that first traveling, and Tristan Smith will walk it up the floor. Man-to-man look to open things for the Chargers. Pass inside, lost initially by McKay. And we got a foul, I think, en route to the cup. Cutshaw hits the deck. Fouls on Jackson Mattingly, his first on the team. Smith looks to get it in. Lobs to Patterson, and he walked again. Second travel of the game for KJ Patterson.
Could it be the weather?
Well, we were watching Chiefs-Broncos earlier at Mile High Stadium. The turf was
awful.
Ridiculous. Thankfully, a hardwood surface, or at least a concrete surface here. Not the proper term, but a solid surface here at Lutheran. Shouldn't be a factor. Too many good ball boys around all sidelines, coach. Get that moisture up. Should it be a factor? There's a turnover again. Something's in the water right now, though, as we have turnovers galore by both teams to open this ball game. No points yet. Clay. He's fouled. Dance on Chambers. It is. That's his first. Second on the team. Waiting for some movement. Cutshaw. Got Patterson. Foul line. That's good. KJ Patterson on the board. And the Saints draw first blood 2-0.
It took a minute and 20 seconds to get that done.
Well, it's way too early to judge this, but John Harrell's 64-42 simulation, that's looking off the board early right now, the pace of these two teams. Long triple. Off the mark. Bounce to the right. Saints ball.
I mean, he was
you like
there
that
by
shot,
the
Coach?
No. Volleyball line extended. Come on. But he gets the I will tell you, he can hit those, and he gets the green light.
I got to say, you worry a lot, at least some people did, and by some people I mean some people about your age. There's a 3 right side, in and out, rebound won by the Chargers.
You're making fun of my age
just
now?
a tad bit.
Okay.
Some people worry about the Steph Curry effect, right? He likes to shoot it from distance,
Yes.
revolutionize the game. Is it going to translate and poison, let's say, younger basketball?
Yes.
There's a drive and a foul. Got to be honest, I was watching, free throws upcoming here. We'll get the foul first. We get the clarification for where that is. I believe that's on McKay. It will be. That'll be the first on the Saints, and we'll shoot some free throws here in a moment. But I was watching a Cavaliers-Grizzlies game in the NBA just this week, and they had at halftime. First free throw is good. At the line is Christian Woods. That's his first points, and it puts the Chargers on the board. They had younger kids, I'd say probably somewhere between 2nd and 4th grade if I was to ballpark it. They play a little scrimmage at halftime. Coach, not a single three-pointer was taken by those young kids. So you can rest assured and put those pearls back in the safe that
all right,
the long-range shooting has not poisoned the well yet based on that small sample size.
It's the old age of my coaching career. That's why I'm no longer coaching or refereeing. I'm in the press box with you.
Both free throws made.
By the way,
lucky you,
the
right?
over and under was I wasn't going to show up tonight, but I made it.
It's kind of you. Both free throws made by Woods.
After me carrying you last night, my back is a little bit better now.
Hope you iced up.
Yes, sir.
Cutshaw. Risky pass.
Good anticipation.
Clay, no look. Working around the horn. And a travel again, and that is it's a point of emphasis right now, and if you're the Saints, you have to have a conversation with Patterson at some point because that's the third travel he's had in this quarter alone.
Yep, you gotta have that foot solid, and you cannot lift it or move it, or they're going to call it.
That's been for at least the last 5 or 6 years a point of emphasis at the college level and at the high school level. When you get that ball, you need to commit to the dribble before you even move that pivot foot. The Chargers very happy with where we're at right now. Tied, not a lot of offense from either side. Chambers feeds inside to Woods, and a jump ball tie-up is forced. Cam Patterson on the help side. It'll stay with the Chargers. Subs at the table, about nearly 3 minutes gone by in this first quarter. A low-scoring first quarter for sure. Coach, I'm not sure. We'll have to revisit it in a second. I don't think you had major low scoring in one of your keys to the game.
No, I did not. I thought this game be in the 50s.
Layup off the mark by Chambers. Here come the Saints.
Oh. You got away with a travel.
Clay.
They just went to zone.
They did switch mid-possession. Good eye, Coach. 2-3 look, it appears. Yeah, it could be 3-2. Pump fake. Play. Tried to leave at the doorstep. It's stolen by Woods. 3-on-2. Woods to the cup. Scoops and scores. Christian Woods with 4 points. And the Chargers have their first lead of the game. It's a 4-0 run.
I thought he was going to flush that bigger than life, but he did not.
Saints looking to answer. Monte Ward's checking the ball game. Clay for 3. Rattles it home. Montezi Clay drops it down from distance. And that ends the 4-0 run. Gives the lead back to the Saints as well.
Want to say hello to our CEO who's back from Florida. Hope you enjoyed the weather, Jerry.
Yeah.
82 degrees when he left Florida.
There's ice on the roads tonight.
No, they're going to call a block there.
On the drive was Elijah Mattingly. I believe that's going to go on Clay. Let's take a look back at the triple. That inside penetration
that's
there, Coach.
Deep.
Yep. Got the penetration on the drive. Kicked it right out. Foul was indeed on Clay. That's the second on the Saints. Mattingly matched up with Smith. Man-to-man look, as has been the case for most of the night in this opening quarter by Lutheran. And 5 seconds closely guarded. Now we got a timeout called. Chargers did not like where that possession was going. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 3:41 left in the first. A 1-point lead for the Saints on IndianaSRN. Welcome back to Lutheran High School. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach, Keith Myers. Chargers trail by 1, trying to regain the lead on this possession. Nearly lost it. Did Chambers, got it back. Straightaway pump fake by Kyle Chambers. They force feed it inside to the other Chambers brother. Make that Woods, rather, my apologies. Fall away shot is good. Christian Woods. He's got all 6 in the quarter. Lead back to Central Christian. Christian Woods averages 20 a game and shoots it pretty efficiently, a 59% shooter from the field. Three-pointer off the mark. We have a loose ball foul. Let's see where it's going. It's against the Saints. Cam Patterson with the foul.
Look at this give it a go right here.
Yeah, Wood just getting to his spot. Rising above. That's great defense. Just a little better offense there by the senior.
Would have been perfect if he used the backboard.
You're a big fan of the window.
No, I love the window.
Woods. Matched up with Patterson. He's coming in relief. Tried to backdoor Patterson. He got the position, lays it up and in. 8 points, all 8 for Christian Woods. And the lead is 3, largest of the quarter.
Keep him out of foul trouble, Coach.
Another 4-0 run. This one all Woods. In fact, all the scoring is Woods. Clay up and under, no. Mattingly pushing it ahead. Chambers off the window. Caleb Chambers gets into the scoring. It's a 6-0 run. The lead is 5. Clay, right side, off the mark. Under 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter.
Central Christian is just tall and lanky.
You're right. It's staggering, particularly with their guards. Woods has all 8. Matched up with Patterson, trying for more, and he might have traveled. I like the idea on the move, but you got to keep that pivot foot set.
Yeah, at the playground, you can let that go.
Tell you what, though, he's got scoring ability at will at times, particularly with that size. Saints trying to turn the tide a bit. Ward leaves for Lee. And a turnover. We got a timeout taken, I believe, by the Saints. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Tonight's game brought to you by Serenity Care Services. Serenity Care Services is an Indiana licensed service agency. They're friendly, experienced, and have a team of caregivers that you've been seeking. Call Angela today at 317-900-6202. Serenity Care Services, serving Indianapolis and the 5 surrounding areas. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. What's the mood like in that Saints huddle, Coach? A 5-point quarter. Lot to work on.
Boys, we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, and you need to continue to play and just keep going and keep going and keep going.
It would be great for the Saints to simply get some It would be great to get some more offensive firepower for the Saints. Something that's been lacking in part to turnovers and self-inflicted wounds, but also the Chargers' defense. Jeremiah Henderson's checked into the ball game. There's a steal for Clay. Thinking about a simple layup. He went reverse with it to avoid the block. Clay now with 5 of the 7 for Lutheran, and it's a one-possession game. Chambers. Kyle, and another turnover. Open space for Ward, and he lost it. Ward had an open layup and thought about the make before he went for gather. Turns it over, and the Chargers dodge a bullet there. They'll hold on to the lead. No shot clock in high school basketball. They can hold for 1 here, should they choose to go that route. Chambers and Lee. Now Ward. Kyle. Dribble handoff to Henderson. Caleb with 10. Caleb forcing the issue. Right side. 3 is in the air. It's long. Weak side rebound. Unavailable, but a save by the Saints. Final seconds. Right side. Henderson for 3. It's good. Jeremiah Henderson at the buzzer. And a 6-point lead for the Central Christian Chargers after 1. Back in a moment on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Welcome back to Lutheran High School. Jimmy Cook, alongside me, the coach, Keith Myers. Look inside the Chargers huddle. Plenty to be happy with, particularly when a broken play occurs. Able to knock down a big shot.
Yeah, one of the things you teach kids in summer basketball, if you're going to throw the ball, don't throw it against your basket. Error there, crucial error. I mean, that's a 3-point, that's a 6-point turnaround, actually. So you got to go back to scratch, and now you got to play some tough defense and make a run here.
It's a 9-3 run since Lutheran led 5-4 for the Chargers. Force feed inside to Patterson, and they're going to get an entry pass foul called against Central Christian. It's going to go against Jeremiah Henderson, the man that hit the buzzer beater, to end quarter number 1.
Here's Henderson coming off the bench and contributing early today.
For the freshman, averaging right around 3 points per game. He's right at that average with that basket. Saints, great defense so far by the Chargers. Patterson almost traveled again. Foul on the floor. That one wasn't his fault. He got bumped from behind, which is where the whistle came from. It's going to go against Woods. So at the line is KJ Patterson. First free throw off the mark.
Watch their free throws here. He's flat-footed, Jimmy. And I teach our kids, you got to get some, there you go, that much better. Got to get on your toes.
3 points for Patterson so far. 5-point game. Chargers into their set. Woods, he traveled beforehand. Called that a couple times on Patterson. Woods the guilty party that time. Up to roughly 5 turnovers on either side, unofficially, in this first half. Got to value the basketball, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Ward will walk it ahead as he crosses the timeline. Gets it back in the corner against this man-to-man. Shot is good. Makes it a 3-point game. There's a steal. Up ahead. Tough layup, hanging. Off the mark by Lee. Rebound secured by Chambers, and he's fouled. Can't have that for the Saints. Something you got to correct at this moment so that it's not present later in the ball game, but defense starting to play a little bit better. You make a foul all the way on your other end of the floor.
And now Coach Brown has gone now 8 deep here. Doesn't have a strong bench per se.
Foul was on Ward. Caleb Chambers gives to Henderson left side. That's where he hit the quarter-ending 3.
No, get out of the corner.
In the coffin corner there. Henderson pump fake in some trouble. Forced it to Woods. It's a turnover. Almost a turnover. Patterson can't hang on to it. He finally does, and a timeout called by the Saints. They were worried about losing the possession. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. 6:10 left in the second quarter. Chargers lead it by 3. Tonight's game brought to you by the IHSAA Foundation. Subscribe to the IHSAA newsletter, The Advocate, at IHSAAfoundation.org. Thanks to the IHSAA Foundation for what they're doing for our student athletes. And by Family Source Insurance. Family Source Insurance has you covered. Auto, home, life, or business. Call Pat Cherry to get a quote today. 317-884-8046. Look to Family Source Insurance for all your needs. Again, that's 317-884-8046. Jimmy Cook along with the coach Keith Myers. 3-point advantage for the Chargers. Bit of a surprise out of the gate. Yeah, we talked about, and this is all off different models, so we're not knocking John Harrell by any means. The things he does for high school sports in the state of Indiana is can't count the ways. But still a 64-42 advantage for Lutheran, going all in on the Saints scoring-wise, and the Chargers hanging with them throughout this first half.
A little sloppy here, just like it is outside in the weather. And, just unforced turnovers is really causing a mess, and you can't hit an open basket.
Wild shot by Cutshaw. Woods been leading the way for most of this first half. 8 points in the first quarter alone. He's scoreless since. Here's a turnover. Ward, 2-on-2, to the cup. He adjusts and finishes.
Nice.
Lonnie Ward with his first basket of the evening, and it's a 1-point game.
Been a kind of dry spell here for Central Christian for a little bit.
It's been a 5-0 run and a timeout taken by Central Christian. I believe it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Tonight's game brought to you by IHSAA officials. Get involved in the game. Become an IHSAA official today by contacting Sandra Walter at ihsaa.org/officials today. Stay in shape. Make some extra money while you're at it, too. Training classes are starting now for the spring season. Contact Sandra Walter today at 317-846-6601.
Both coaches in there, Coach Wood and the assistant, they're telling gear up for some defensive play.
We're burning timeouts left and right, Coach.
Yeah, we are. I mean, we're down. Both teams down at only 3, and they're all full. So, could be an interesting game when you need a timeout.
And again, you're reading that score bug correct. It's only the second quarter. Forced pass inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Chargers. Good contest there from KJ Patterson.
I kind of like how he passed on that foul. It could have been a foul. He passed on it. That's a good call.
It could have gone either way. Benefits the Saints, trying to regain the lead for the first time since it was 5-4. Extra pass, mid-range, will fall for Tristan Smith. His first bucket of the ball game. And the lead back to the Saints.
What is that? Is that a 5-0 run here?
It's a 7-0 run to open the quarter. Chargers operating near the baseline, and we might have had a step out of bounds call against Clay. That will be what the call is, I believe. Could be a foul as well. Nope. Official will just ask for the ball back. So Chargers will have it baseline, sideline left, rather. Beautiful extra pass. Mid-range is short for Chambers. Saints secure the board. Smith has Clay. Saw him the whole way. Clay down the lane. Scoop layup. It's good. Count the basket. And put him on the line.
Wow, that's
woo. Figured that would get you get you a bit of a tizzy. It was close to continuation territory,
that
Coach.
Was continuation. Are you kidding me? Look at this.
Back
There's the whistle.
I have seen worse.
Okay.
Through all that, the three-point play completed for Clay. He's now got 8 points. Foul went against Elijah Mattingly. Chargers will walk it up, trailing by 4. They've yet to score in this quarter.
Got a halftime score for you in just a second.
Woods in and out. Iron was kind to him in that first quarter. No such luck here in the second.
Covenant Christian leads Heritage Christian 35-20 at halftime.
That, of course, on our IndianaSRN family of networks. We do hope you stay with us as a primary screen with secondary devices.
Well,
to tune
in my house, there's 3 screens, so I can watch 3 games at one time.
Oh,
yeah. Yes, I do. Because you're working. Got to work.
Smith. Pass it around the horn. Cut shot trying to force feed inside, and we have a whistle. I think it's going to be a hold. Grabbing the jersey there in that battle in the post. It'll go against Henderson. That's his second. And he fouls the rest of this quarter by the Chargers to lead to bonus opportunities at the line for Lutheran. Some subs at the table. Jackson Mattingly back in the game. Quick pass to Patterson. He was not ready for it. Can Woods get to it? He can. 2-on-2. Woods hangs and scores. His first points of the second quarter. Give him 10 for the game. It's a 2-point contest.
Stops to run.
That had been a 10-0 run for the Saints. Smith thought about a three. Scoop pass inside, sent back by Woods. And they'll wisely get it to Christian as he'll bring it up the floor. Matched up with Patterson. He's got to get it across, though. And he does. No, he lost it. Got his pocket picked. Patterson had a fast break opportunity. Still does. 2-on-2. To the rack and scores. KJ Patterson, 3 points in the quarter. 5 for the game. Lead back to 4. Mattingly spinning. Did he walk or is the foul first? It'll be a foul called on the floor. Just the 5th team foul on the Saints. So he'll be inbounding. Foul, I believe, is on Clay. It's his second. They're going to say in the act. My apologies. So Mattingly will go to the line. First free throw is good. Elijah, his first points of the ball game. Just 3 points here in this second quarter. 12-3 advantage Saints. Split the pair. (19-16). Advantage Saints. Less than 3 minutes to go in this first half. This legacy series tied at 4-4 last 8 meetings. Shot off the mark. I believe that was Mitchell Lee on the shot. Correction, make that Micah McKay. My apologies. Woods down the lane, and he walked with it, they'll say.
I could see that. Might have been a little deflected, but I think he took an extra step.
I think he was looking for a foul en route to the cup, and it went the other way with the travel. You got to call something there. It's either he's walking or there's body contact. Officials get everything sorted out. Smith will walk it ahead. Largest lead of the game for the Saints at 3. Trailed by as many as 6 at 13-7 to end that first quarter. Cutshaw, scoop layup. The finger roll is true. The 5th different Saint to get in the scorebook tonight. The lead is 5. Chargers looking for an answer. David Casas out there. In relief. They force inside. Tough fall away. Dirk-esque shot with the leg kick. It's left short, though. Corner triple. Nothing but nylon for Mitchell Lee. They make it the 6th different Saint in the scorebook tonight. Largest lead of the game for either team at 8.
Yeah, Lutheran is spreading this out a little bit.
Corner 3. Mattingly can't answer. It's long. Here comes Clay. $1:10 to go in the half. Cutshaw almost lost it. Skip pass, it's stolen away. 1 minute left in this first half. Chargers in desperate need of a basket. Chambers. Hands off to his brother Caleb. They're in trouble. Casas back to Chambers. And a foul is going to be called. That is the 6th foul on the Saints. No fouls left to give in this half. Any more fouls, we're shooting free throws. Going against Cutshaw, his second. Mattingly will inbound. Just need a simple basket here, Coach. Doesn't have to be a 3. Just get some good movement.
Yeah, it's not a disaster, but only 3 points in this second quarter. You're lucky Lutheran hasn't really.
This isn't a double-digit game.
That's right.
Chambers in trouble, and he turns it over.
Well, it could be.
Clay up ahead. Lee. Oh, step back for it. That's an air ball. Nobody boxed out. Might be an assist in some scorebooks.
That's what I would be saying. I'll pass that ball, Coach.
Mattingly, correction, make that Cutshaw rather, my apologies, with the basket. Here's Mattingly. Pulls up. Off the mark. Final seconds. Smith with 5. Clay with 3. Clay, some body contact. Wild shot won't go. Heave at the horn. Hits the top of the backboard. And ends our first half of play. A 19-3. Second quarter for the Lutheran Saints. Looking more like that prediction made by John Harrell before this ball game. Able to flex their muscles a bit. Plenty of time in the second half for things to get changed for the Chargers, Coach. However, a 3-point quarter, more often than not, I mean, at the very least, it gives you a tough mountain to climb.
Yeah, it gives you a tough mountain to climb. It gets you a lot of material to talk about. Got to have some help off the bench. You got to get more scoring. Clay has done a nice job tonight for Lutheran, but Woods slowed down. Didn't score many. Only scored 2 points in that whole entire second quarter. So you got to get him back involved in the game.
Yeah, he had 10 points in the half, but 8 of those coming in the first quarter. Need more offense from the Central Christian Chargers. We'll step away. When we come back, we will have third quarter of play from Lutheran High School. The Saints on top of the Chargers, 26-16 at the intermission. Don't go anywhere. Back in a moment on IndianaSRN.
Today, greed, selfish interest, and barefaced corruption seem all the fashion. America needs great men of tolerance who can give honest debate to the great issues of the day. I've seen mostly squabbling, men squandering their time, being wolves to one another. Yet, I'm not without hope. We still have Freemasonry. Yes, the same Freemasons that helped create this country have always provided great men when needed. And today, in every city and town in America, Freemasonry is still providing that special place where young men can find their greatness and accomplished men can give something back. Yes. In this time of great hope, it is my hope that America will see that Freemasonry is a national treasure that cannot be separated from our country's future.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
It's a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. You know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year, all sorts of sports. Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job. That helps them start to change that trajectory.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. Then I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. And it wasn't just in money, but in time and in services. And that's how the Morales Group was created.
I started off at Morales Group as an intern. I interned for 3 years before going on full-time staff here. What I love most about Morales Group is that big family aspect. I come from a big family in Mexico, and since the company is continuously growing, I feel like there's always a new member of the family that I get to know.
We're willing to give. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAfoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
You want a sports degree that is beyond the game? A degree that immerses you from day one and launches you into the business side of sports. With a sports management major from IUPUI's School of Health and Human Sciences, you'll have insider access to sports professionals and will learn from faculty with years of teaching and industry experience. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sport industry career.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Welcome back.
We're both here,
Yeah.
welcoming the audience back to this halftime show. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. Coach, adjustments that you need to see from both sides. Let's start with the visiting Chargers. A 3-point second quarter. You mentioned it. Plenty to talk about in the halftime locker room.
I think the first thing what you got to do with the Chargers is you got to reestablish Christian Woods in the offense, and then I think you really got to get Manley going. Elijah is a very good ball player, and he's not showing it as well as he has in the past. He's only has 1 point in the first half, but you establish both of those players, and I think you will be in pretty good shape. Defensively for Lutheran, really stepped it up a little bit. They understand who the guy was they had to stop, and so far they have done that. Elijah Manley is 80% better than what they were. He still has that high ankle sprain, and you really can tell a little bit about how his mobility is. So if you're Lutheran, just copy your first half. With the second quarter, your turnovers were much better. You look for the open man, and a lot of touches, and a lot of people have scored in this game.
You've had 7 different Saints get in the scorebook tonight, and you mentioned it, Coach, just a blitzkrieg, if you will, of scoring in that second quarter, outscoring the Chargers 19-3, and that's really been the difference maker, was that second quarter so far. Is it something the Chargers can overcome? It's a tough hole to climb out of, but they have the pieces to be able to do it. Has to start, as you mentioned, you'd think with Christian Woods, or perhaps getting Elijah Mattingly more involved in the contest as things progress. It'll be Chargers basketball to open this third quarter. Woods operates left to right. Chambers, just one basket for him. That came in the first quarter. There's Mattingly. Tried to force feed inside to Woods. He's doubled. Woods falling away. Left it short. Good defense.
Good contact down there. No foul. That's good defense.
And they had Patterson and Holsey there. Giving Holsey off the bench for the Saints. It's L.J. Ward. Leaves it right side. Loescher for 3 is good. Caden Loescher now with 5. And the lead has reached new heights at 13. This is a 19-3 run in that second quarter. Call it a 21-3 extended run, 22-3 extended run rather. Hanging, turning, Mattingly off the mark. Woods trying to get the rebound, could not. Went in a little too deep. The Saints will bring it across. Loescher quickly ahead, wide open, sent back by Mattingly. Timed it perfectly. And now an opportunity. Saints, though, back on defense.
Where did he come from, though?
Mattingly nearly turned it over. He did. It's a wild pass. They're going to say it's stayed with the Chargers, but I think it just the official got
turned around.
Turned around, exactly. Look back at the block.
Look at this. Where did he come from? I mean, he came from the free throw line, extended.
Able to come up and make the play. Chargers regrettably unable to get points out of it, but still the effort always on display by Elijah Mattingly.
That looked like Ben Wood during rehearsal today.
He was hyped as well.
In the gym up there, he was steadily.
Ward hangs and scores. L.J. Ward now with 4.
With Ben to play the way he did, and
timeout taken by the Chargers. Full timeout will step away. 6:13 left. 31-16 advantage Saints on IndianaSRN.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
A look inside the Chargers huddle. Searching for answers on the wrong end of a 24-3 run since the start of the second quarter.
That's pretty impressive.
It's remarkable. The Saints team able to turn it on offensively almost at will. And the defense is locked down as well. Need a basket to calm things down. Unable to get that to go was Woods. Second chance is true. And that's where it's going to start. It's from the likes of Elijah Mattingly and Christian Woods right there making that basket.
Yeah, he first quarter, he dominated that first quarter, and now he's got to come back and show himself. Now you got to play some defense.
Need a couple stops. I always like to think of it, particularly at the high school level, like a sculptor. that art's not going to be done instantly. Just slowly chisel away. Get yourself back into this ball game. Give yourself a chance late. Pass up ahead. Beautiful ball movement. Mattingly falling away. It's good. Elijah Mattingly from the wing. And a 5-0 burst from the Chargers. Much needed.
So here we go. I would ISO underneath the basket here.
Ward. Saints being very deliberate here, as you can be.
Yeah, because there's no shot clock. And
no shot clock in the state of Indiana.
That's the best thing about high school basketball.
And if you're the Chargers, because the Saints are playing well within the rules, well within their rights, the only thing you can do is get up there, guard your man, and hope you get a 5-second count. But that's not enough space, as the official's pointing out there. I don't know if the Chargers don't know this or not, but I think you're going to hear Coach Brown saying up.
Yeah, he's now went back to man-to-man.
There's a turnover.
You know, stalling can cause you problems. Oh, is he going to go?
Almost an and one. A blocking foul is called, and Woods will head to the line. Correction, that was Coach Brown you can hear in the background yelling up, asking his defense to get up there, play tighter.
No.
Javen Holsey, I believe, is the foul. It's his first, that's the case. So it'll send Woods to the line. Make that on KJ Patterson, correction. Woods to the line, a 65% free throw shooter on the season. 65% is the Chargers as a team from the line. Chance to bring this back to single digits. First one is good for Woods.
He has kept them in the game.
More than half of the Chargers' points. In fact, 13 of the 22. Make it 14 of the 23. For Christian Woods, keeping him alive. Plenty of time left. Single digits now.
I think you may see them go man-to-man here, Jimmy. This is the best that they can do here.
It's a 7-0 run. Tough shot. Unable to go down. Rebound fought for. Won by the Saints. Left side three by Cutshaw. Off the mark. Chargers threw it off the leg of the Saints. Heads up play by Christian Woods. That could have been backbreaking. All that hard work to try to get back into this ball game. You miss out on a rebound. Leads to a wide open three. Does not fall that way. Instead, the Chargers in great position right now with the basketball. Just heads up play.
Oh, yeah, you got it right off his knee. Good shot.
And once again, it's Christian Woods conducting this Chargers comeback. Woods hanging floater is true. Christian Woods, 6 points in the quarter, 16 on the game.
And they have cut this to 6. Wow.
A 9-0 run. Baseline, Clay leaves it, Cutshaw, extra pass. Smith hesitated. Right side, no hesitation for Lee. Triple off the mark, and another rebound for Woods. Up ahead quickly. Extra pass. Almost a travel. Three in the air, left side, off the mark, and it hit the top of the backboard. Missed opportunity for the Chargers. They kind of rush things. I like Woods being opportunistic there, but once that initial layup was not there, I would have reset things, get the ball back to him.
I think you need to go for the layup, though. You got to take it to the hole.
Lee, force pass inside to Clay. Now back to Lee. It's a 9-0 run. Layup off the mark. Last touch by the Saints. Micah McKay knocks it out. Bodies on the deck. Mitchell Lee hit on the drive. The Chargers will inbound.
Tale of two different halves here.
It's really been a helter-skelter-like 3 quarters so far for the Chargers. And kind of a microcosm of their season, we mentioned.
Yep.
They won 7 of 8 to start, and they lost 4 of 5. Never know which group you're going to get. Able to force the pass to Chambers, and a timeout taken. I like that timeout by Central Christian. Reset your offense. Critical juncture here. 30-second timeout. We will stay here. 2:36 left in the third. Saints lead it, but it's down to 6. I want to remind you to check out Basketball Weekly, an in-depth conversation in Indiana high school basketball with Troy and Coach every Monday on IndianaSRN.org and on the sports page. Guests, upcoming schedules, and much more will be featured. It's Basketball Weekly on IndianaSRN.
Did you hear last week's?
I did not hear last week's.
I mean, I listened to your show and you don't listen to mine? Okay, I see. Well, it's every Monday.
It is, and I need to put it in my calendar.
And yeah. And it's just before you go on the air.
So we can get a little.
You can get it at 11
my
o'clock,
dose right
get a little bit
beforehand.
of us. And in fact, if you want to steal any of my copy, you can. Because,
It's kind of you.
You're welcome.
Sharing is caring. It's very, very kind of you.
Exactly what we
Holiday
say.
season is over, and
let
you're
me
still
tell
a
you,
giver.
I take some of your stuff. Let me tell you.
It's all right. There's a foul in the half court called against Smith. It'll be Tristan's first. The 9-0 run by the Chargers. Led by as many as 15. Mid-range, true.
Chambers.
That's Caleb Chambers. He's got 4 now. Lead is 4. An 11-0 run. And defense chants coming from the Chargers faithful that have made the trip. Rivalry game means so much to both sides. Clay might have walked, or is the foul first? No, he traveled. And they've been consistent about it on that end. It got Woods earlier. Look back at the last basket.
Nice little hesitation move. Head fake. Nice. Finished.
Let the defender fly right by. Great dribble move. Woods brings it ahead. Matched up with McKay. Calling for the screener. He won't use it. Woods fouled. Will head to the charity stripe for 2.
Woods have just taken over this quarter.
And that was your key.
Yep.
I mean, when you see a player like Woods, that would be anybody's key after the second half when you went so quiet from him. Foul on McKay, his second. But in particular when he needs some instant offense, and he's risen to the occasion, Coach. Seven points for him now in this quarter alone. 17 on the night.
This gym got quiet.
Makes them both. A 13-0 run. For the Chargers after being on the wrong end of a 24-3 run that put them in their double-digit deficit. Lane opened up. Help side wasn't there. Smith for 2, and that ends the run.
They needed that basket.
Woods has an extra step on the defender. Hands off to Mattingly. Pressure all over by Smith, operating with that foul. Only 1 for him, so he can play with some. Now Woods all the way on the block. Mattingly wants it inside. Smith jumped the passing lane. Kind of baited him to it. Clay up ahead. Extra pass, try to get tricky with it. And it's out of bounds. No, it's saved by the Saints right to the Chargers. Saints are back on defense, though. Mattingly calling for it. He's wide open. They can't get it to him. Now Mattingly has it. Step back triple, falling away. It's good! Elijah Mattingly from the parking lot.
He's got 6 in the quarter, and all of them deep.
It's a 1-point game. Less than 30 seconds to go in the third. A 16-2 run extended for Central Christian. Smith on the deck, hanging. Long rebound Woods. 3 seconds, they got to go. Up ahead, Chambers, extra pass, ran out of time. Clock management was tough, but let's end the quarter by looking at some smooth skating.
Look at this. I mean, this is kickback. That's volleyball line extended.
Elijah Mattingly feeling it from distance. 1 point game heading into the fourth. Back after this.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Final quarter. About set to get started in what's been a fun one. A roller coaster of a ride. A 16-2 extended run by Central Christian has this at a one-score game. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers, a one-point game at that. Saints have the basketball to open this final frame.
Whoever has less turnovers will win this game in this quarter.
It's imperative, particularly in crunch time. Smith got around his screen. Ward, extra pass, Smith for three. Off the mark. Rebound wrestled away by Patterson, and he's fouled. Mattingly had it ripped away. Give credit to Cam Patterson, using his size and strength, and he has a chance to earn points the hard way at the charity stripe. Fouls on Elijah Mattingly, his second. First one's true by Patterson.
First point of the night for Patterson.
And the eighth different Saint to score tonight. Split the pair. Rebound Mattingly. Chargers trailed by as many as 15 at 31-16. A 16-4 run since then. Patterson, another big play. Up ahead, Ward, one-on-one. And resets wisely. How about that presence of mind by the freshman?
That's one thing you like about freshmen. They do some wonderful throws.
Jump the passing lane, and they're going to let that play on. Say incidental contact. Lucky break for the Saints.
I think Coach Brown would have loved to have that foul.
Yep. Clay. Matched up. Chambers shutting down the lane. Ward. They'll readjust. Ward blows by. Hangs. Can't turn it home, but he'll head to the line.
Felt the contact, put it up on the cup, didn't he? Nice play.
Just blew right by the defender. It's part of the reason Ward's out there, for his speed and ball handling ability. Blow right by the defender.
Chambers on the foul.
Ward gets it to go, give him 5 points on the night.
You know, you look at this Lutheran ball club, really good balance. Good balance scoring for them.
Gets them both to go. (36-32), 4-point lead. Mattingly calling for it. A three from distance is good. Caleb Chambers.
What is that all about?
A 14% three-point shooter on the season.
And you saw Coach Brown go, no, oh, yeah.
Exactly. One of those no, yes moments. Got a 1-point game. Patterson feeling around. Smith all alone. Left it off the mark. And Mattingly's foul 90 feet away. Look back at the triple. I thought it was a deep pass inside when he took it, Coach.
I did too. I especially right here. I mean, look at it.
I mean,
Coach is like.
I will say, in Chambers' defense, he had a country mile between him and the latest defender.
It is, but what's really funny, and I've done it when I was coaching, is like, no, what is that kid doing? And then he makes it for you. He comes as an instant hero.
Chambers goes to his brother and Kyle. Caleb controls. 1 point game. 5.5 to go in regulation. Caleb working isolation on Patterson. Mattingly calling for it. Smith playing aggressively. Able to get it to Mattingly. Smith, tough-nosed defense. Mattingly trying to put him on skates. Almost traveled. Great defense. Woods got behind the defense. It's sent back. Here come the Saints. Clay sees space. Euros. And is it a blocking foul? That is the call. Could have seen that going either way. Clay came in lowering the shoulder, but they'll say the defender was not set. So head to the charity stripe. The foul's going to go against Henderson, his third. Only one really close to foul trouble for really either team. Clay off the mark. One more for Clay. And that's good. He splits the pair. 9 points now in the evening for Clay. Lead is 2, 37-35. Coach, I know that you can't operate like this as a coach, but boy, you look at the Chargers right now, you're kicking yourselves. If you just play a little bit sharper in that second quarter.
Yeah, you score 5 more points in the second quarter, you're right.
Probably have command.
You're winning.
Yep. Chambers. Not as much action for Woods so far in this quarter. Chambers feeling around, falling away. Tough shot. Rebound, Patterson. You surprised at all that they've run through Chambers instead of Woods this
I think they would have went to Woods. I thought they would have went to Woods.
Patterson inside. Offensive foul.
Give the Oscar to him, though.
Christian Woods. Hey, Coach.
There was contact, but I don't think he knocked him down, Jimmy.
He might have sold it a little bit.
Okay. Let's watch.
But that's the art of the game.
All right. I'm not arguing the call. I'm just.
That would be wildly out of character for you to argue a call.
No, I don't argue calls anymore. But
Woods down the lane. Wild shot. It's an air ball.
Yeah, you got to run the offense.
Uncontested layup and slam.
I like that move.
KJ Patterson with the hammer down, and the lead is 4.
And you're halfway through this now. You fought back.
And Mattingly turns it over, and that's what you can't have if you're the Chargers, because this is still, if we take a look back at this magic carpet ride of a slam.
Chocolate.
You can't have a breakaway dunk be followed up by a turnover off your own shoe.
Good point.
Particularly on the road. Now you need a big stop on defense. More than halfway gone in this fourth quarter.
Well, if you're Lutheran right now, you can hold the ball here a little bit.
Yep. Clay.
Oh, we got away with the travel.
Left side. They work the ball movement. Catch and shoot. Lee 3. Short. Rebound Patterson. And that's the other thing. 50-50 balls are starting to go the other way for the Chargers as well.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Saints first to them. Only the 4th foul as a team on the Chargers. And as Coach alluded to, should it come down to it, as that foul is on Mattingly, his second. Only one timeout to play with the rest of the way for Central Christian. Patterson on Woods. Patterson feeling around. Woods stays straight up. Patterson too strong.
That's good defense right there.
Woods the rebound to his running mate Mattingly.
Need a bucket. Need a bucket.
It might be our vantage point, but those passes look extremely dangerous, more so than usual. Chambers adjusts. Left it short, though. Good defense by Clay without fouling. Seeing the floor. Clay, extra bounce pass, and the reverse layup is true. Thought Patterson was thinking about slamming that home.
I thought he was going to go reverse.
The lead is ballooned, as Coach mentioned, to 6. Less than 3 minutes to go. Mattingly, blow by. Off the window, offensive foul. Camp in a tent down there waiting for him was Clay. A look back at the reverse layup. Just a beautiful no-look pass. Throws the entire defense.
I think the bench was waiting for him to jam it.
I really did. I thought he was going to take off from the block and throw it home.
Now, that's the third foul on Mattingly. You know, he's hit some big-time threes here this quarter.
I would argue, and I'll defer to you, Coach, but we're in winning time now. I mean, you still have an extra foul to play with. Not enough time to really consider sitting him.
You got to go man-to-man, double down, and you cannot let them score a 3.
Lee went away with the 3. Instead, Patterson, once again using the forearm extended. Shot goes. Friendly home rim. Cam Patterson with 3 on the night. The lead is ballooned to 8 in the blink of an eye. Mattingly forcing the issue, had it knocked away. And Saints are on another tear. Lee missed the layup. Patterson left it inside. The basket is good for Cutshaw on the second chance.
Cutshaw has 6. And now the lead's 10.
This is a 13-2 run. A game of runs on either side. And it stops the bleeding there by Chambers. But it might be too little too late. Lead is 8, $1:42 to go. Central Christian will use their last timeout. It's a full.
Don't forget, next week we have a load of games for you next week. It all begins on Tuesday night. North Montgomery taking on Greencastle. That's a girls' game. On Thursday, Heron takes on Heritage Christian boys varsity. It also the semifinals of the City Alliance girls semi-state semifinals. 6 o'clock is the semifinal number 1, semifinal number 2 at 7:30. The finals on Friday at 7:30. All of those games at Cathedral. Also on Friday night, Covenant Christian, Guerin Catholic. That's the ball game you and I have. Crawfordsville is at Bethesda. On Saturday, Circle City Wrestling from Chittard at 9 o'clock. Then on Saturday afternoon, 2:30 start, Providence Crystal Ray takes on Chittard. The Pioneer Conference playoff game, it will be determined today, Wednesday. We'll have that for you on our website. And Edgewood takes on Greencastle for boys varsity. 10 big events on IndianaSRN next week.
Always be a part of IndianaSRN. And, of course, email coach at coach@indianasrn.org. Go to indianasrn.org and click that donate button if you'd like to be a part of the action. Help young student athletes have a platform. Wild shot off the mark. Rebound taken by the Chargers. They don't have a lot of time to get set. They got to hurry. Down 8 with 90 seconds to go. Mattingly went behind his back, in trouble. Chambers lost it off his foot. Has a dribble to use. Caleb. Mattingly letting a lot of time take off. Mattingly for 3. Off the mark. We're about at that point, though. You got to take what you can get. Nearly a turnover. And they'll get it ahead. Quickly. A dunk attempt. Is it and one? It is. The dunk was less than appetizing, but it's still a layup at least for Ethan Cutshaw and a chance for 3.
You know,
man, the bench was ready for a slam.
At the 4-minute mark of this game, it's a 1-point lead, and then the wheels just fell off for Central Christian.
And a second chance put back. It's a 4-point play.
Smith.
Give it to Smith. And full court pressure being applied up 12. They want blood. Smith lays it up, lays it in. 4 straight for him. No timeouts left for Central Christian. I think official said my time, I believe is what he said.
I think he had the clock off.
Well, what a turnaround for the Lutheran Saints. Down 33-32. As Coach mentioned, early stages, mid-stages, I should say, this fourth quarter. Since that time, it's a 19-4 run.
And he now took time off the clock 58.8 seconds. So it's not impossible, but without any timeouts, Jimmy, it's not probable.
You don't have a way to extend the game either, other than fouling. Fall-away shot from Chambers, in and out. Rebound Woods. Christian Woods hangs and scores. It's been a fun day for him. Give him 20 on the night, right at his average. But not enough elsewhere for the Saints. Or for the Chargers, excuse me.
Extra step here, extra pass here, 4 or 5 extra points in the second quarter. Coach Wood's going to look at this and say, we were in this ball game and we just couldn't finish.
Quick up the other end. The Saints can pretty much dribble this out if they choose to do that. We're down 1 at 33-32 were the Chargers. Heading into the final frame, and again, an 18-7 finish to this one. By the Saints. Lutheran now leads the all-time series 5-4 against the Chargers and have continued their best start in 14 years, improving to 8-1 on the season. Your final, Saints 51, Chargers 39. Connor Insurance postgame show up after this on IndianaSRN.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Welcome back to IndianaSRN's coverage of high school hoops on the Connor Insurance postgame show. Saints victorious by 12, 51-39. Got plenty of games to be broadcasted across the IndianaSRN family networks this week, Coach.
Yeah, the highlight is the City Alliance girls semifinals on Thursday, 6 and 7:30 live from Cathedral High School. Our coverage begins at 5:50. The finals are on Friday night at 7:30. We'll have games before that. Tuesday night, North Montgomery, Greencastle. Thursday, Heron High School taking on Heritage Christian Boys on Thursday night as well. Friday night, big actions for you with the Covenant Christian Guerin game, Crawfordsville, Bethesda. Saturday is the wrestling, Circle City Wrestling Conference Championships at 9 a.m. and then 3 basketball games for you on Saturday. At 2:30, Providence Costa Rica Chittard, the Pioneer Conference Championship game, and then on that night, Greencastle taking on Edgewood to wrap us up for this. Final score here, 51-39. When we come back, the player of the game on IndianaSRN on the Connors Insurance post-game show.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
There's your final score, 51-39, and we thank you very much for joining us. Again, if you'd like to help us put kids on to have a platform, you can contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org, or there's a donate button right there on the front page. Hit that button, and every dollar that goes there goes back to our company to make sure that we put more kids on TV. Jimmy Cook, Keith Myers, our Connors Insurance postgame show, and it's time to hand out some hardware and our player of the game.
Player of the game is going to go to Cam Patterson. Finished the game, what we had with 3 points to finish the game, Coach. But a lot of that, and the reason he's getting the post-game award, is because of his defensive effort, particularly on Christian Woods. Now, Christian Wood still goes off for a 20-point evening, but there were times within the answer to the big-time run from Central Christian that we saw him able to step up defensively and really be a force to be reckoned with on that side of the ball.
Great ball game for Lutheran High School. It looks sloppy at times, but, man, I can see why they're doing very, very well. So there's that final score once again, and thanks very much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, it's been a blast. Be sure to stay tuned to IndianaSRN.org and follow IndianaSRN on Twitter throughout the week for the latest broadcast times. We're getting very, very close to city tournament action. In fact, I think city girls in action this week, as you mentioned.
Semifinals on Thursday, finals on Friday.
So be sure to be involved with Indiana SRN for all of that action. Central Christian falls tonight. They fall to 8-6 on the season. Saints victorious. They improved to 8-1 on the year. Again, our final in this one, Lutheran 51, Central Christian 39. I want to give a special shout-out as well to Ben, our producer, and a wonderful job guiding us through the evening tonight, as well as Chance doing a great job behind the lens from Lutheran. From our partner, Keith Myers, I'm Jimmy Cook. Again, our final here from Lutheran High School, Saints 51, Chargers 39. And until we talk to you next time, so long, everybody.